This is Doug Green, and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and I'm back with Tommy Sheahan, who is the CEO and founder of Red Oxygen. Tommy, thank you for joining me again.
Thanks for having me.
So we're now in part two on a three-part series on texting and regulation, what everyone needs to know. And Tommy, in the last one, we were talking about the campaign registry and also, the sort of the birth of SMS and the history of it, and also the problem that we have. Today, we're going to be talking about how Red Oxygen helps its customers and their customers mitigate this issue. So first of all, again, what is Red Oxygen?
Well, we are the world's first application-person text messaging company. We sell off-the-shelf components as well as an API that integrates into ISVs, and we help businesses text enable their processes. We also help the ISVs help their customers stay compliant with the campaign registry, bill them for usage, or provide the ISV with the billing data to bill the end user for their traffic, their monthly campaign fees, registration fees, and vetting fees. And we provide them with compliance, billing, and delivery. We can deliver the messages as well.
So what's the problem?
Well, one of the problems is in the US, text messaging was inordinately low because there were no intercarrier fees and campaign fees and so forth. And the carriers set up the campaign registry, which is requiring any application to person messaging company to register who they are, their EIN, or even their small business DBA. Who are they texting? Why are they texting? What is the message content? And then they have to pay a vetting fee. And once they're approved, then they have to pay a monthly campaign fee and then a carrier fee on top of that. So the costs have tripled and quadrupled. A lot of these ISVs, because SMS was so inordinately cheap in this country, these costs have doubled and tripled, and they don't have any idea how to manage this. And that's where we come in and we say, hey, we can manage this process, make sure your end users stay compliant. We can bill them appropriately for their traffic and campaign fees and vetting fees, and also deliver the messages.
And that's where Red Oxygen comes in?
That's where Red Oxygen comes in. So we're kind of a one-stop shop managed service provider for text messaging.
And so connect the dots for me. If I'm an MSP, what's the opportunity here for me? Can I reach out to my clients and offer this service?
Sure, we can work together, or you can build your own Red Oxygen if this is something you want to manage. Unfortunately, because this is not FCC controlled, it is industry controlled. So the goalposts are moving on a daily and weekly basis. Or we're happy to work with your clients and provide revenue share for all parties involved.
And this is something, a practical thing an MSP or a channel partner can do.
Yeah, I mean, if you're selling to ISVs that are focused on the SMB space, talk to us. We can help you.
Do you have actual products or services that basically apply?
Yeah, well, we have got off-the-shelf components. Plugins that build into Outlook or Gmail or SharePoint or Excel. And then we've got a back-end billing engine that does all this sophisticated billing, compliance, tracing, and we're building an AI module to make sure the message that you've signed up for is the message that they're actually being delivered, so you keep you in compliance.
Yeah, depending on the type of MSP I'm running, do I need bench strength to do this? Do I need to staff up with a group of people or something?
Yeah, I mean, it depends how. I mean, you'll have to build this and build it for basically become a competitor of Red Oxygen, or we could partner. So if you want to build the resources and the time and the money to do that.
So Tommy, it sounds like there might be a white labeling opportunity here.
There is. In fact, when we initially started the company, we sold to mobile operators, which white labeled our platform. We integrated the solution into the carriers themselves, like at Swisscom and Vodafone and Bitte and Beeline. Yeah, we're open to that, or we can partition our existing platform on AWS as a provider, and then you could resell this solution to your end users.
Well, as we wrap up our second part of our third part series, is there any more information you want to share with people about working with Red Oxygen?
Well, we've been around for 23 years. we literally invented the application to person messaging industry. We've been selling to small businesses for 23 years. In fact, we've got customers that have been still with us for 23 years. And it's an important part, it's a valuable piece, how we connect with the world. Text messaging is the most ubiquitous form of communication mankind has ever known, and it will continue to be so. So, and this is an important time as regulations are starting to pop up in Singapore and Australia and the Middle East. We're happy to help you in the US and also globally.
Well, I want everyone to come back and join us for our third part. We're going to be talking about the public policy implications of the topic on SMS and texting and so on. But Tommy, for now, I want to thank you for joining us today on our
Thanks for
second
having
part. Where can we learn more about Red Oxygen?
Just redoxygen.com, or you can email me at tom@redoxygen.com.
All right, Tommy, I'm going to see you on part 3.
Thanks.